sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First and 10, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 73 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. But one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 21. Here's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And an alley to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. On third down, Jackson flushed out right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. This is Ingram on first and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Throwing is Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds.
Damn, man, come on, stop that bitch.
Such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. And he will
dude, come on, bro.
Lead by 2 more.
Damn, that bitch ass fucking way.
Following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And then he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jalen Ferguson, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Prescott. He rifles one that's...
Well, that's big hop in front of my goddamn man.
Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, Ingram. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Ingram. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Got him in. It's Brown.
Didn't give y'all goddamn man, boy. That's real.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
No, motherfucker just done it now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Fuck that.
You know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. 1st down, Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Looking to throw. Prescott buying time to his left. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Bitch ass
A
motherfucker.
21-yard touchdown run as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Prescott down. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Jackson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it.
And you better fucking run, bitch.
Before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. With that information, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach, Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa, and the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 33. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
He may try it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, nigga.
Able to convert on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
We got 46. Mike 57. I don't even know why his team showed up. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. We're going to 53. 26.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Jackson dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
But they fucking killing me with that shit, bro.
To medium to pick up the first. They'll run on first down. Ingram. And there goes Mark Ingram.
No, that is just somebody else. Is mama paying the cooking? Come on. I'm sorry.
Yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slow him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, bro.
I'm full of time.
Man, nigga quit on me, bro.
Huh?
I was beating his ass. He quit on me twice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'm really just pissed off with this freaking goddamn Ravens.
Because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one.
Man, the only reason I this motherfucker in the game is a big ass quarterback.
That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to
His
the
food
30.
and not cheating.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On first down.
That's a
Play
lie.
went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And he knocks the ball away. And
Oh, my God.
Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Come on, Bobby, what's that?
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
He stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Bynes with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Prescott. And, pressure there is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. You run it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Cowboys are able to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I want my daddy to avoid he kept me angry. I don't like the lag. It hit in my ear. Stay here.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I just stopped playing the fucking game. I'm over here cooking shit, cutting shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception. Blitz coming and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And some room to run now. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. A big run that time by Elliott. And even 60 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Cooper was the target there. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now down around his goal line. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 73 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to keep it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.